Novak Djokovic has had a swift change of tune ahead of the US Open. Novak Djokovic has performed a hefty U-turn ahead of the US Open following a lengthy rant about pickleball last month. During his run to the Wimbledon final in July, Djokovic hit out at the emergence of pickleball, stating its growth was a threat to tennis. Speaking during the championship, the Serb said, "Now we have the paddle, as you call it in the States, that is growing and emerging. People kind of have fun with it and say, yeah, but tennis is tennis. Tennis is the king or queen of all the racket sports, that's true. But on a club level, tennis is endangered. If we don't do something about it, as I said, globally or collectively, paddle, pickleball and states, they're going to convert all the tennis clubs into paddle and pickleball because it's just more economical." He continued, "In the grand scheme of things, I feel like we need to address all of these. I feel like challenges and issues for us really. They have been out there for a while, but I don't think we have been addressing them in a proper way." However, despite his brutal assessment of the sport, Djokovic is set to try his hand at pickleball ahead of the US Open later this month. The 24-time Grand Slam winner will take on world number 1 Jannik Sinner in an exhibition match as part of the Heads NYC mashup later this week. Its reported pickleball participation has increased a whopping 202% in just 3 years, but Djokovic won't be the first tennis icon to try his hand at an alternative racket discipline. Maria Sharapova, Andre Agassi, Steffi Graf and John McEnroe have all featured in events before, with the latter adamant both tennis and pickleball will be able to coexist. Speaking on pickleball's recent emergence, McEnroe said, "When I compare it to tennis, you see athleticism that is incredible on the men's and women's side. So I look at it as the king of all racket sports. Everything else is below it, it's just a question of how much below it." He continued, "As I reflect, I'm hopeful that this helps both sports potentially because everyone's like, is this going to hang on, pickleball? What's with this thing? A lot of people that hadn't had much time on the court and they aren't that athletic, they get out, playing pickleball and say, hey, I can play, which is good, get people going."
Déjame llorar, déjame soñar contigo, déjame sentir que soy tu señor, tu amigo. Déjame volar con el pensamiento a tu dulce nido. Te daré calor en la oscuridad si te falta abrigo. Te daré calor en la oscuridad si te falta abrigo. Qué bonito fuera si me quisieras tan solo un poco. Qué bonito fuera si me quisieras un poco más. Con esos ojazos, tu pelo suelto, tu piel morena, tu voz melodiosa, la más hermosa, qué guapa estás. Te envidian las flores, dan tus colores por tu cantar. Déjame llorar, déjame soñar contigo. Déjame sentir que soy tu señor, tu amigo. Déjame volar con el pensamiento a tu dulce nido.